You know that. Can't do things I do. Things I find sick, you know that.
That's how we starting. We starting with you don't know that. Oh, it's gonna be a rough one, ladies and
Wait till I
gentlemen.
get into my Project Pat.
Oh, it's gonna be a rough one, ladies and
Gangsta
gentlemen.
Boo. Oh, rest in power.
It's gonna be a rough one.
My Memphis homies.
All right, let's get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of First Off. My name is Joseph,
My name is Sedona.
and we are the Vivens.
Today.
What? What's gonna happen tomorrow? Oh shoot! Apparently, Sedona has an announcement to make.
an alien.
Sedona has an announcement to make.
an alien.
She's transforming. She's transforming from a place of deliriousness,
Well,
from a place of delirium.
what's wrong with that?
I have questions. Oh my goodness! How are you?
I'm here. I'm making it.
Oh, you're here and you're making it. That's like the bare bottom level of.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
It could be worse, yeah. When somebody asked me, how are you doing, or how are things going? I said, I'm navigating life. Which is true. Some people are not navigating. Some people are...
Adrift? Lost in a drift?
Yes, yes. Navigating is actually an action verb.
Yes, it is.
So that means I'm like pivoting, veering here, veering there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where am I navigating to? Is what the person didn't ask.
But you...
Where am I navigating away from?
But what you said to me is, I'm here. So that means you stop navigating for the day.
Yes.
And now you're just sitting here.
Absolutely.
You're present.
Absolutely.
You're present. That's what you're saying. Oh, now you're shutting down? I welcome you shutting down. I was thinking about that. Remember how one day I was telling you how whenever you lie down on me and we're on the couch and you fall asleep, I know I'm going to fall asleep immediately. And just pass out. Like it's like a swift countdown. Like if we're watching TV and you fall asleep, I'm like, and here we like I don't even get to say here we go. It's just and here we and I'm out. And then a couple of days later, praise be the algorithm, found an article that said the reason why that happens.
Because our circadian rhythm aligns? No,
Is it circadian rhythm?
Our heartbeat aligns.
Heartbeats align, and you feel comfortable with the person, and some.
You're safe. That person.
You
I'm
feel
clear. You're clear. We're all clear. Shock.
So yeah, it's when you said I'm here, it made me think about that. Like I'm here. Like I'm in this space. I'm here. I'm present. Yeah. What new name are you gonna take? Because you said I said the Vivens, and you said today. What?
Oh,
what are you gonna be?
It's not of the English language.
It's not. Oh,
it's not of the English
because it's an alien language.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would be so curious to hear what that sounds like. Does it have any consonants or vowels?
Do you remember Key and Peele sketch?
Which
when
one?
They used to say their name as football players.
Yes, that one dude of the construction sound.
Construction noise sound.
Construction noise sound is my favorite.
Ohio State.
The construction noise. That's what it was. Construction noise. It's hilarious. I love it.
So that's not of the English language. It's not of any dialect that you would understand. So.
Well, I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you.
I can definitely say that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
So let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk parenting score. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, it's been a long time since we've done that.
Okay, and the last week, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to ask you.
Oh, no. I've done all the talking so far. Now it's your turn to talk. Nice try.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being, what is 1?
Let's see. What is 1 this week? 1 being you stubbed your toe, and it's because one of the kids left out their toy.
Okay.
Okay. That's 1.
That's 1.
Okay. No, you stepped on the Lego. That's
You
a 1.
stepped on the Lego.
Nothing good. Nothing
Nothing
good.
good. Nothing good about parenting.
Nothing good. You're angry and you're ready to curse somebody out.
Oh, okay. Then that's
Okay.
several Legos that I've stepped on.
There you go. Okay. All right. You stepped in a bucket of Legos. How about that?
10 is
10 is
I received the Mother of the Year award.
you received the Mother
of the Week.
Mother of the Week.
Mother Century.
There you go. There you go. You received the Big Mama Award.
Okay. So it's not gonna be a 10.
Mm.
I navigated.
It's always a 10.
Yeah.
You navigating again? You still talking about navigating?
Yes.
My
Still
goodness.
talk about rearing that ship.
I'm gonna get you a compass.
Starboard.
I'm gonna get you a compass for our
Starboard.
next anniversary. Stop.
Yeah. Anyway.
Half deck, starboard bound.
Yeah. Sure. No, I was gonna say I navigated this weekend, and you were out of town, so I was a single mama doing the things. So that counted in this week of things. I always give myself like a strong 6.5, 7. Yeah. They were fed. They were clothed. I had them to do their contributions around the house. I nagged them a good amount.
A good amount. That's interesting.
I had to stay on top of them. Working through homework, algebra, reteach myself algebra, and
she's a doctor, y'all.
reteach it again to my 13-year-old who's fighting with me. No, I know.
Math is math. Math is math.
Math is not mathing right now, so make it make sense. So patting myself on the back that I still know algebra. This is simple algebra. And Spanish. I was going over his Spanish homework tonight too. Yeah, I would say a 7 because of the.
Okay, you went from 6.5 to 7 after you thought about it for a little bit.
I had to go through.
Did a quick recap.
Algebra.
And then you found an extra half a point in your math. There you go. Look at you. See how math be mathing? See how math be mathing?
Okay.
That's good.
On a scale of 1 to 10 for you, with 1 being you packed 1 Nutri-Grain bar for your baby for lunch, and a 10 being
not 1 Nutri-Grain.
one of the school teachers giving you a certificate for being the best dad of the class.
Oh, the best dad of the class. I don't know about that. I had a realization while I was away. So I'm gonna give myself a 4.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, because I had a realization when I was away. Both of our kids have communication devices, and I didn't reach out to them enough. I should have called them individually to just see how they were doing, versus calling you to find out how they were doing.
You were gone for 2.5 days.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I talk to them every day. Like, I see them when they leave in the morning. I talk to them when they come home. When they're taking them to their various activities, we're talking. So it's like, for some reason, me being away, it's like I can't talk to them. No, that's not cool. Or communicate with them.
Did it seem as if they longed for you? Or they were angry, or they seemed...
Not at all. But it put me in the mindset of when they get older and they go off to college and live their lives and stuff. It's like, we don't need to talk every day, but it'd be good for me to have a healthy line of communication when we are not face to face.
Yeah.
And so that's what made me kind of go like, oh, well, that's not cool. That's something new that I did not realize. And I'm sure.
Did you miss them?
Of course I missed them. I missed all of you guys. Like, what kind of question is that?
But not miss them in the context of not speaking. They were in the background every time you called me.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same, And like I said, like, I'm checking in through you on how they're doing, and you're updating me. But it's like but they can speak for themselves.
Yes.
That's a habit. It's a habit from when they were babies. From when they were babies and toddlers. But it's like 10 and 13, like, they can speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And I did text Ben from time to time. But it's like texting is not the same.
Nice to me?
Of course, absolutely. Sure. And I told him that before I left.
So you can get a 4.5 for doing that.
You can give him that.
Just like I went up half.
Hold on, how many text messages that I sent? That'll be a point for each text message. 2 text messages. 4.02. No, I think that I could have done better communicating with them and just staying in touch overall, just being like, hey.
So then when you came back, you volunteered to be...
When I came back, I was just like, don't talk to me, and I smushed them and walked into the bedroom.
You volunteered to be a room parent.
Oh, that wasn't like that wasn't a reaction to that.
Okay.
Is that what you think? You think that was a reaction?
Subconsciously.
That wasn't a reaction. That was seeing a whole classroom full of parents not stepping up and being like, you know what, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. This is like it was more like a begrudging thing. But I'm the kind of person where it's like I might get pulled into doing something or I might do something reluctantly, but if I'm gonna be in it, I'm gonna give it all. Yeah. And so I'm not gonna. You see, I read you the email I sent. I'm already trying to make it fun. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should be called Room Papa, Room Daddy, or Room Zaddy. Mm. I'm leaning towards Zaddy. I think Room Zaddy would be.
It's coming up a little sexual.
I think that'll be. I didn't even think of. I didn't even think of it that way. I thought it was funny. I didn't think it was sexual. I guess I shouldn't have emailed that. I guess I shouldn't have emailed that to the teacher.
Okay, going back down to 4.
Yeah, it's 3.5 now. I'm taking the 3.5. It's like losing right now.
You meant well. It came from a place of love and concern.
You know what? Not everybody gets my humor. That's the problem.
That's true.
It's not the problem, but that's the thing. It's not until weeks later that people realize like,
it sets in.
That was actually pretty funny.
For some people, it never sets in.
It does eventually.
We have a unique sense of humor.
Yes, we do. And that's part of our bond. Mm-hmm. Just being able to make each other laugh, and especially in times where it's just kind of like, why are you laughing now? Yeah. Our favorite thing is, and it's so funny the kids realize it too. It's like when we're out and about and there are people doing things that are questionable, and you'll like squeeze our leg or like start kicking us. Kind of like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this?
But I feel like every family has some way of communicating without words.
Like the West Indians, like my West Indian people be pointing at things with their lips. That's what my mom and aunts used to do.
So like I feel like there has to be some inherent or learned or traditional way.
Yes, it stems. Able to signal. It stems from slavery. From the enslaved. They're like, look at this white person doing. Oh. Look what this is doing. Are you seeing? They cut each other and look like, oh my God, is he going to lose his hand?
So you think
he's going to lose his hand.
You don't think any other cultures have a way or a means?
Nah, of course they do. Of course. I mean, I think it is inherent in us as human beings to want to gossip, to want to point out other people's foibles. That's the reason why in the Bible it says like casting judgment is not a good thing, because it's like it's hard for us not to do that. So I think every culture does it. It's just a matter of how they do it. Yeah. What makes it funny is the way that you do it, because you inflict bodily harm. I'll never forget, Evie was like, why is she hitting me? Why is she squeezing my leg? She was so confused. And I had to explain it to her. I had to sit her down like, Mommy means well. She's not trying to hurt you, sweetheart. She just... She just wants you to know.
In my family growing up, if something was ongoing, we weren't West Indian. We didn't know the lip trick. We didn't know that we needed to point.
Is that what it's called? The lip trick?
The lip trick.
The lip trick.
We didn't know the lip trick. So what I feel like it was more my mom than my dad, is we would be close to the family member, but we would push on them like with our arm or with the leg.
And then they'd reciprocate by pushing
and they
back.
push back. Yeah. So it's like, yes, I see it. Are you seeing this? It's like you give somebody the nudge, but instead of like nudging with your elbow multiple times,
no, you're trying to shove each other out of the chair.
So it's like if when I get together with my sisters, we're doing that the whole time, or we're like squeezing each other's leg. Like, are you seeing this? Are you getting this? It's just, I want you to experience what I am experiencing, seeing, smelling, feeling.
Because we need to talk about this later.
We need to talk about it later, or laugh, chuckle a little bit about it now.
Lock it in.
But then remember to bring it back up.
Lock it in.
An hour from now when we're away from this situation, because this is crazy.
And there's no short of crazy in the world.
Well, keeps you on your toes.
That's right. It's true. And you know what you say whenever you're keeping you on your toes? I'm here.
I'm here.
Right here.
You're damn right.
Right here.
You're damn right. Yes. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Wrong with what? Being here? Or
no, just saying you're here. Oftentimes you ask people throughout the day, how are you doing? I'm fine.
But then they're not really fine.
And my mom would always say, and what does fine mean? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you find fine?
Mm-hmm. Or I'm okay.
And what is okay? Okay with what? Okay with getting walked all over?
So being present, being here, being in front of you.
Yeah.
You see me, right? I'm alive.
Right.
That's as good as it's gonna get for
Eyes
you. As far as you're concerned, I'm alive and I'm here of service or not. And
so without going into all those levels of detail, I'm here.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm growing to appreciate that because it's more honest than anything else that you can say.
Yes. Yes. And a little bit of not in the reference to you right this second, but it's a little bit of, I'm here. Thank you for asking. I'm not willing to tell you anything more of what I have going on. Because half the time folks don't care.
No, people don't care. People don't care. That's something that I do. Like I
be able to get on to the next thing they need or want.
I will press people when if I ask them how they're doing, and they say like, I'm fine. I'm like, are you really fine? Like, how's everything? You know what I mean? I will press people because it's like it becomes an automatic answer. You know, like it just becomes automatic just to placate the person so that you can move on and acknowledge the fact that they're acknowledging you. But most of the time I genuinely want to know how people are doing.
Yeah.
You know,
I had a experience like that this week, and I was talking to a work colleague, and I remembered maybe a week or so before sitting down with them this week that they had said that they were going to go to a doctor's appointment with a family member, and the family member wasn't doing well. And so I'd say I saw this coworker maybe once or even twice talk to them since they told me that. And never asked about it because I had my thing going on. They had their thing going on. And so then when I had like a sit down meeting where we were supposed to be chatting about work, I said, before we started anything, I was like, I'm sorry, I never asked you about the family member and how the doctor's appointment went. And they were like, oh, it's all right. And I was like, no, I pulled it from them because I know that colleague in a way that they will only express but so much because they're so work focused and don't even like to tell people about what they have going on. But I was able to pull from them, not like the pulling.
I know.
But I was able to they were able to
express
their frustrations with the health condition of the family member and kind of how they've tried to help, but then the family member's kind of and then the support system's kind of and I could see that it did lift off a little bit of something from them. And they were grateful. At least they said they were grateful. And they were like, thanks for asking. But I was feeling a little bit bad before coming into that meeting. Like, dang, I didn't even ask the colleague. And we're not close. But I was like, I didn't even ask them. But they had shared... They didn't have to share that they were going to the doctor's appointment with the family member, and they happen to be a physician too. So always when I go to the doctor for myself or for you all, I let it be known when I sit in a room, I'm Dr. Jackson because
don't you dare,
audience,
don't you dare.
doctors sometimes don't always have the best.
Oh, don't say that. Because they took an oath, remember?
Yes. Intention, because sometimes maybe
they're human beings.
Human beings that may be phoning it in.
Mm-hmm.
And what I found is if I say I'm a physician for my own self or for the other people that I'm in the room with, they're like, well, so you've heard of this, you know, and they are more communicative with the patient. They're more on their toes, staying on their toes, making sure that they test for things and that they're thorough. I feel like they're more thorough.
From your own experience, when there's another physician in the room and they happen to be a patient, do you find yourself being like, oh...
I'm probably the same exact way.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because it's a respect thing. It's like, oh, okay, let me... I'd like to think that I give the best care to my patients regardless if there's another family physician in the room.
Yeah.
Or even clinician. Like, I've taken care of nurses' children or people in the medical field themselves. Mm-hmm. I'd like to think that I'm compassionate and respectful and I listen. So... But
You're
probably.
Here. You're here. You're here.
I'm more than here when I'm with the patient.
No. You can't be more than here. Come on now. Because right now you just told me that you're here. So if you're more than here, then why can't you be here everywhere? Why can't you be here all the time? Why you got to be more than here? I want to know what more than here looks like. You know what I mean? Like, are you extra present? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out the levels of the here.
Time out.
I'm trying to figure out the levels of the here. What's up?
You know when I'm more than.
Oh, true. That's true. I do know when you're more than here. That's true. And it's not when you're with the doctor. It's not when you're with the doctor.
If that's what you want to call it.
Way to change the subject. You see how good she is? That's how she do it. Completely forgot what I was saying. It's arguing about.
You're welcome.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You're welcome. Hold on, I gotta change my voice.
It's time to go to bed.
All of a sudden, zoom.
For those that listened to our throwback episode last week, I had to travel. I didn't have a chance to listen to it, but Sadana did, and she told me that there was a joke on there where we said, what was it?
Well, you said it.
I said it.
I was
okay.
like, oh, you can't talk about that. You said you can't talk about that. That's not for First Off. That's for our other podcast. I was like, oh, our other podcast? You were like, that's for Get Off. And I was saying that people were going to be running to our socials trying to see, oh, what does she look like? What does she look like? Okay. When the YouTube drop, when the videos drop.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so anyway, that saved that for the Get Off podcast. That's what you do.
So some people are inquiring, how do I listen to that? We have different voices. And I don't say that I'm here.
She doesn't say she's here. If you're grown, you know what she said.
Maybe it's not words.
True, that too. Goodness, this is what time is it? It's time to go.
This is peak.
It's time to go. All right.
He's blushing, guys. He's blushing.
I'm not blushing. My skin too brown to be blushing.
I'm interested.
You're blushing though. Like, your face is red as hell. Oh my God. I've never seen you this red before. I have seen you this red before, but not talking. Except that one time you had you were doing that stand-up routine. You were telling me your stand-up jokes. That was great. We won't talk about that. guys. Pure entertainment. Okay, we won't talk about it. No, I don't know. There's nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
One day. No, but do you remember, this was from a previous podcast episode where I talked about...
You had a dream.
Yes.
Yeah, about doing stand-up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it.
And it was horrible. And then when I actually give you my words, I'm like sweating profusely.
You said we weren't going to talk about it. You want to talk about it now? Yeah. Okay, back to Key and Peele. If you remember the Key and Peele sketch where I think it was the girlfriend or fiance asked him to see his phone or something like that, and Peel was like sweating profusely, like drenched.
She was on her deathbed.
Was she on her deathbed?
Yeah.
I don't remember being a deathbed.
And she asking, I need you to check on my mother every
Okay,
week.
okay.
Like,
and he's
asking all these
right, last minute things. Yeah. And then what happened? And then the end of the sketch is that he asked her something, and then the camera spun to her, and she was like sweating a whole lot. Anyway, Sadhana was reading to me her stand-up routine.
Time out.
Go ahead.
So I guess this is my question to you for this week, and it's related to the stand-up thing.
Okay.
But when I think of when things happen in life, because I am comedic minded, not that I'm a comedian.
You have a good sense of humor.
I have a good sense of humor. I write down or jot down in my phone funny jokes, funny.
It's a release. It's a release. Yeah, we've done
comedy thing.
Yeah.
I even write down titles of books. Sometimes I write concepts for even
you Sunday are a creative person.
Sunday sermons.
You are a creative person.
So I guess my question to you is, what are things that you write down or do as a release? And as an example, so I told you my example, but I have a friend. He said that he writes down titles of bands, like if he bands,
that's fun.
The title of his the band name.
Yeah.
So do you have anything like that? Where I know you're a writer, but
yeah, there's a lot. I mean, like that's a loaded question. How much time we got? This is only supposed to be about 30 minutes.
The PG answer.
No, not the PG answer. You can't have it. You can't get anything. You can't. No, I mean, yeah, of course I do. There are a lot of things that I write. A lot of concepts and ideas. I mean, truthfully, like all my writings is a release of some sort. Sometimes it's I release anxious thoughts. You know, like if I have like a paranoid thought, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna write that down, and it becomes like a random story. You know, that I write. Sometimes it's only like a paragraph long because I'm like, this is not good enough to go further than this. But and sometimes it can grow even longer. But yeah, it's to release, or if I think of something funny, or I still got the MC in me. Sometimes I'll write rhymes, you know, and I'll write poetry.
Your name is Peaches.
And I'm the best. Exactly. I don't think your name is Peaches, though.
That's coming to America.
Please don't do that to me.
Comedic gold.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Come on, you know I know where it's from. if somebody listening to this don't know where it's from, again, just go ahead and sign off. Just sign off.
Not get off.
That's it. Right. Sign off. Go watch Coming to America. It's still great. But yeah, no, yes, absolutely. I do write things to release. Sometimes I'll just blurt things out. Just making it sound like Eureka. Right. And sometimes I'll just go into song. You know, like you've heard that before, where it's like, for example, like if the kids do something and I'm just like, you know what, I'm not going to yell at them. I'll just sing a random song, and then, whatever works. It's just like, if otherwise I'll be yelling. So I'll just start singing a song, and I'll go up to them and I'll just start singing it in their face, and they'll be like, okay. Yeah. But Ben's good. Like he'll start singing along too. Like I'm like, good. He'd be like, okay, Dad, I'm on my way.
He'll do riffs.
He'll respond. Yeah, he'll like respond. He'd be going on his trills and stuff. I'm like, yes, good.
He just seems annoyed and just
walks away. She does it and it comes right back. Oh, another parenting point. I'll give you an 8. This week I'm gonna let you have an extra point. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an extra point.
Hey, what's the word, First Law family? This is Joseph here. So this episode went much longer than we anticipated. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't know it was gonna go that long, but when Sadhana and I, we get to chatting, we get the conversation rolling, it's kind of hard for us to stop. So in the interest of time, we are breaking this episode into 2 parts. This is part 1. Next week, come right back. You'll hear part 2. For now, thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. And I'm going to hand it off to Evie so she can tell you guys where to find us. Peace.
Hey, this is Evie. Thanks for listening to First Off, featuring my parents, Sadana and Joseph. Music by Uncle Verse. You can hear more of his music at VERSGBOS on Instagram. That's Verse G Boss. You can find us on Instagram too, at First Off Podcast and at Are You a Fan Yet? Or visit vivinsmedia.com. And this outro is done by me, EVEE. Evie, bye-bye!